Hello, everyone. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? I'm hoping that everybody is having a great day. We're not even halfway through the week. We're gonna pull through though, guys. So let's start from the beginning. How is everybody doing today? Do we have any newbies here? Just drop it in the chat if you're new. For the most part, we are going to start off with this gorgeous procedure, and then we are going to go into the details of some others. So just so everyone knows, I believe this doctor is Dr. Let me just double check. Let me double check before I start spewing nonsense. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and check out what we will be discussing today in detail. So the HD Lipo 360 we will be discussing in terms of pricing, which doctor did this. We have over 10 doctors here. However, what I really and truly want for you guys to be able to do is, if you'd like to know the prices for absolutely anything else, feel free to submit your contact details here, and then someone will get back to you in terms of the price. Okay, so this is the comment box, not here, right next to it. You guys can request for the pricing for anything other than this that you guys are going to see today. But I am going to show you BBLs. I will also show you a couple other procedures. What I really and truly love about showing you the BBLs first though is you can see clearly every single girl has a different body shape. So you have slim, thick, you have skinny, right? You have a myriad of different body types, and it matches their body, so you're not out here looking crazy. Now, one of the things that I also do want to show you guys is Dr. Abbasi's work in terms of the HD lipo, and how you can get the same procedure that looks two completely different ways by the same doctor, because it's based on your preference. Now, Avana Plastic Surgery, we are located in Miami, Florida. We have 3 locations here. And most importantly, I do want to show you guys the difference in the 2 patients and what they prefer to get as their results. So here you see the HD lipo, right, by Dr. Abbasi. However, we also have Dr. Abbasi's HD lipo here as well. You see how they're 2 completely different results in comparison to one another. And for those of you guys who are not already following us, guys, please hit that follow button, because I will be showing you guys the before and afters towards the end of the live, but that's going to be off the app. So please make sure that you hit that follow button so that we can actually stay in touch. All right. So Carla Jones, thank you so much for the follow. All right. Now, again, if you guys want the prices for anything that you guys are seeing on screen, because they also do the men, okay, feel free to leave your details down below, and then somebody will get back to you. Again, this is the comment box. This is where you guys can request for a price list for absolutely anything. Now, speaking of before and afters, let's go ahead and discuss how snatched you will be. And one of the things that I love to show you guys are, in fact, these before and afters, especially when they're fresh off the table, because it just looks so pretty, right? But in the meantime, I do want you guys to see how it looks in real time. So if you guys are not already following us, now is the opportunity to do so, because I will be showing you guys how exactly to see those before and afters. So follow quickly, because we are about to go. All right. So in the meantime, like I said, guys, we are going to be discussing the pricing only for one particular procedure here on the live. However, if you'd like to know the pricing for anything else, feel free to leave your details down below. Okay, so guys, the best way to actually get the before and afters, all of the before and afters, if you want to get the visuals for that, if you want to see the media for that, the content for that, it's over on Instagram or avanaplasticsurgery.com. Now, you can easily get to our Instagram page from our profile, but please make sure you are following before you leave. And let's go ahead and start. Okay, so guys, can you tell me what you think the HD Lipo 360 costs on screen by Dr. McDaniel? Let's see who can guess correctly. All right, because I do want to see if you guys can actually guess how much this gorgeous procedure is. So this is again the HD Lipo 360 by Dr. McDaniel. So we have Carla Jones, who is a newbie here and just followed us today with 7.5. Do we have any other guesses, guys? Anyone else want to go ahead and guess? We had Carla Jones guess already. I'm looking for at least one more, and then I'll go ahead and tell you guys. And then we are going to go into details about some other things that are happening over at Avana. In particular, there are some deals and specials that I want to go over with you guys. So we had one guess. Do we have one more? I'll go ahead and tell you guys, and then we will start going over all of the deals and the specials. In the meantime, I do want to remind everybody as well that there is a new dental clinic that they opened here, so just so that you guys keep that in mind. Now, Anita Blow guessed 5.7, or it's actually 4.5, and then with the BBL it is 5.8. Okay, so 4.5K just the HD Lipo 360 and 5.8K with the BBL. Now, for those of you guys who would like to know the pricing for other doctors, because the other doctors have different pricing, please leave your name down below in the little blue box, because every single doctor has a different price, because every single doctor has a different BMI limit. For example, Dr. Mamaniscus does the highest BMI here of 38. Okay. However, the other doctors may have other requirements in terms of what their BMIs are, which is why every single doctor has a different price. So I told you guys the price for Dr. McDaniel. However, you guys can go ahead and request the price list for any of the other 10 doctors, over 10 doctors that we have here. All right, so Carla Jones does give us a little smile. Heavenly Beauty Miami says, we love Avana results. They recover very well. We love that for you. What have you gotten done, Havana? Please share with the class. Carla Jones says, wow. And just so we're on the same page, guys, if you guys want to actually check this out over on our page, just scroll down over on our profile, because this is actually quite an informative video. So it pretty much talks about Lipo 360 and J Plasma. It goes into a lot of detail as to what exactly that is. Why I would recommend you guys check that out is because sometimes you think you need a tummy tuck when in reality you need Lipo and J Plasma. Now, speaking of tummy tuck, Dr. Schusterman just released a video today over on our page, as if I didn't post it. We did a video with Dr. Schusterman over on our page. We just released it this morning. Please go ahead and check out that video as well, because he talks about mommy makeovers. Now, mommy makeovers is a 3-part procedure, top, mid, and bottom. It's very similar to the macho makeover, except for women, right? But definitely check that out, because a lot of women want to know postpartum how they should handle their loose skin, and he really and truly goes into detail, lots of detail, as to what that entails. So please go ahead and check that out, because it's super informative in knowing what the process is like. Okay, most importantly, patience. Again, guys, Dr. Mamaniscus does the highest BMI here of 38. So if that is something that you are concerned about, please feel free to still submit your contact information, and a coordinator will get back to you as to what your BMI is and which doctor you qualify with. Once they do all of that, that's when they can give you the price. That's why I just don't spew prices on here. I talk about the general price of this, which was the HD Lipo 360 with Dr. McDaniel. Dr. McDaniel's highest BMI is 35, just so that we're on the same page. But at the same time, I do want you guys to be able to get information, because, for example, over on Instagram, there are some deals and specials going on. One of which is a post-op bundle with a Brazilian butt lift. And that includes 1 body shaper garment, 1 BBL pillow, 1 front board, 1 pair of anti-embolism socks, 3 massage sessions, and 3 lipo foams. Now, there's another one that's a post-op massages package with 4 different packages. You could get 1 of 1, 3, 5, and 10 sessions. Now, let's go back to talking about Dr. McDaniel. He has a BBL and breast augmentation with saline implants. And that is going for just under 6.8K. All right. So just under 6.8K. I definitely recommend you guys check it out, because at the end of the day, we love the results, do we not? So definitely go ahead and check that out, guys, because I do want you guys to be able to get all of the information. All right. So as per yesterday, they added a new limited time match deposit where when you put a deposit down of 250, they also match it and they give you 250. So in actuality, you get $250 off. And let's say you're already getting one of the other packages, it's a steal. All right. So the HD Lipo and BBL by Dr. Abbasi looks amazing. That was posted 16 hours ago. I think we saw this one yesterday in like the afternoon live. Sorry guys, I have something in my eye. Now you know I'm not AI. Anyway, so there is currently a HD Lipo and BBL by Dr. Abbasi. What else do we have going on? So back to the Avana smile design that I told you guys about. Okay, Anita Blow, thank you so much for the follow. Definitely check that out. Dr. Luster has a beautiful result as well. This is Dr. Luster's work, if in case you guys didn't know. Sorry guys, sometimes I go into my zone. Do you know what I mean? You guys do this as well. Like you go through a little rabbit hole. So I was just going through the different procedures. One of them is this girl. She's like walking. It's sculpted to perfection, peachy curves with a flat tummy by Dr. McDaniel. She's a dancer, obviously. She probably makes a lot of money. Good for her. Clock it. Okay. Putting that BBL to work. Now, the rhinoplasty by Dr. Abbasi also looks really good. What else do we have going on? So the one that I first showed you guys was Dr. Golio. Usually they have the name on there, so usually I remember. But the first one, do you guys remember? This one is by Dr. Golio. So just so we're on the same page. I think so. Let me triple check. Yeah, it is. Usually I have the name on there. I just added it yesterday. I think I added it while you guys was on live. But yes, this is Dr. Golio's work. By the way, if you guys want to check out any of the doctor's works, like individually, you can go on all of the different highlights and then they will show you. You could also just go on the website, Avana Plastic Surgery. You can look at the before and afters from surgeon or procedure, and you'll also be able to see all of their work. All right. Let's see what else we have going on here. Danielle, thank you so much for following. Shout out to Anita as well for going ahead and sharing the live. Now I want to open the questions to you guys. It's not Monday, so you guys can actually talk to me. All right, so Danielle said she had her free consultation with Dr. Mamaniscus and she's scheduled for her surgery in October. We love that for you. Let's go ahead and pin that. So for those of you guys who don't remember, this is my favorite work that the photographer here has done. Isn't it stunning? I think it's because I'm a nightlife type of girl. I was born in the night, so it is what it is. But I really and truly love the colors that she used here for the after, right? It just really and truly, isn't it good? Put an emoji in the comments if you guys think the photographer did such a good job at this after. Isn't it so pretty? I wish all of ours was like filmed like that. It needs to look like a nightclub. It needs to look like a nightclub, absolutely. So Carla Jones already put the emojis. It does look good though, it really do. Anyway, so basically, you know what this reminds me of? I saw a clip about, I forgot her name, I think it was like Electra or something. I think she does some show. Oh my god, I don't remember the show because I never watched the show. But anyway, you guys follow along. So she was sitting there and she used to call this man Chocolate. And it reminds me, and basically she was like, just be quiet and eat your caviar. Oh my god. Anyway, this is what it reminds me of. I think that's why I like it. But in the meantime, like I said, this is Dr. Mamaniscus' work. So for those of you guys who wanted to know who Danielle's going to have her surgery with, it is in fact with Dr. Mamaniscus. If in case you want to put a face on it, this is him. All right. So if in case you guys wanted to know. Now, again, like I said, guys, please scroll down to check out all of the different things on our page, including the body balancing video. I want you guys to check that one out as well. It's literally a little bit down, so you can scroll down. I'm sure you'll find something along the way that you want to see as well. That's how the rabbit hole works, right? But I do want you guys to be able to see everything directly there. And then most importantly, if you do have any questions, I want you guys to be able to have those questions answered. So we already had Danielle who booked her free consultation and then came through. Anita Blow, are you still in the chat? Carla Jones, where are you joining from? And then let's see who else was new here today, because we did have a new follower as well all the way at the top. Hold on, let me find her. Let's see if she's still on the live. Guys, I scrolled all the way to the top. I can't find. So Carla Jones is in San Antonio. That's amazing. I love that for you. Other than that, because you are in fact in Texas, yes. If you wanted to book your free consultation like Danielle did, you do not actually necessarily need to be here in Miami to do so. You can actually do so virtually. All right, you can do it virtually and then you can come in and do your thing. All right, now guys, Luna, thank you so much for the follow. We already gave the Instagram a quick stock. All right, what else do I have to go over with you guys? I mean, that's it. That's it pretty much. Like I said, we have that new dental practice that opened, Avana Smile Design. So if you guys want to have your teeth match your body, definitely look into it because they have great deals and specials going on as well. Let me go ahead and click on their highlights. And again, if you want to see all of the doctors, they are on the highlights, including reviews and all of that. So definitely check that out. I definitely already seen this video. Let's see. So Carla Jones has a question. One second. Carla Jones said she noticed some tummy tucks are different. Some look sculptured, some look boxed. What's the difference in the procedures? Honestly, that's a fantastic question, and it really and truly is based on what the patient wants. In actuality, I am going to in fact ask my team to send me this one video, and then I'm going to show you guys 3 completely different ones. So Carla, please stay where you are. And for those of you guys who also want to know the answer to that question, please stay here as well, because I'm going to have my team send me this. Once they send it to me, they're always booked and busy over there. Not me. Not here. All right, but they're always booked and busy over there, but they usually get back to me quite fast. So once she sends me this, I'm gonna show you 3 different videos back to back, same doctor, same procedure. And then I'm gonna show you guys how all 3 of them look so different, but they're the exact same procedure. Because again, just to remind everybody, Carla's question, and I'm gonna go ahead and pin it as well because it's a good question. Carla's question is that she saw the tummy tucks and some look boxed and some look sculptured. Why? As soon as I get this video, I'm gonna just edit it quickly while you guys are here on the live. I'm gonna put it up, and then I'm gonna show you guys back to back 3 completely different ones. While we're waiting for that one to come to me, because like I said, they're booked and busy over there. Oh, hold on. Can you please send this to me? I forgot to even ask her. I just sent her the link. Can you please send this to me? Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the first 2, because I do have the first 2 already. Now, let's start with this one. This is HD Lipo by Dr. Abbasi. Now, do you see how she started? What I like about this one is obviously you see the before, right? But you see how this one, it kind of gives Lipo 360, except it just has a little bit more of like a gym toned body effect, right? Versus, I want to also show you now, same exact procedure, HD Lipo, same exact doctor, Dr. Abbasi. But let me actually show you how it looks on this patient. So do you see how she looks sculpted? She literally looks like one of those statues from Rome, literally, right? She literally looks like a Roman statue, super sculpted. Guess what? Same procedure, HD Lipo, same doctor, Dr. Abbasi. It's based on the patient. It's based on what exactly you want. That's why every single time I'm telling you guys, please book your free consultation, leave your details here, because you have in your mind how you want the procedure to look, right? You have in your mind how you want your body to look. So if you then have a free consultation and you discuss with the coordinator, they can get you to what you actually want. Not everyone wants the same look. She wanted this look to look more sculpted, and she wanted this look to just look a little bit more toned, right? To look toned, but not necessarily to look sculpted. So in reality, it is based on the actual patient. Now, as soon as I get that 3rd one, hopefully I get it while I'm on the live. But like I said, guys, they be booked and busy. Thank God. Thank God. But anyway, they be booked and busy over there. So if they do in fact send it to me while you guys are on the live, I will show you a 3rd option, same exact procedure, same exact doctor. And that's just so that you guys can see the packages are really and truly tailored to you and what you want. That's why whenever you guys are asking for pricing, I'm like, I'm only going to discuss the pricing that you guys see on screen, which is the HD Lipo by Dr. McDaniel, which is, do you guys remember? Let's see if you guys remember and you put it in the chat. Let's see if you guys remember. How much was the HD Lipo 360 with Dr. McDaniel? Guys, please don't embarrass me in front of company, okay? Guys, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on you guys to tell me what the price of the HD Lipo 360 is. And I'm waiting on my team to send me this video. We're all waiting simultaneously together. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? Let's see. Hold on. Carla, you know that's not how much it was. It was 4.5K, all right. And then with the BBL, it was 5.8K. Okay. I am still waiting on her to send me that video so that I can send it to, so I can show it to you guys. Only because we will then have 3 videos of the exact same procedure by the exact same doctor. And I want you guys to see how it's really tailored to how you want it based on your body type. That's why I always show you guys this BBL video, because as you can see, everybody has a different body type, right? So perhaps, I don't know, okay? But perhaps the girl who wanted her body a little bit more sculpted is a little taller. Maybe she's like model-esque. Do you know what I mean? Like 5'10", 5'11", like around this height. So she wanted to have a little bit more of that like Bella Hadid type of body. Versus the other girl, maybe she was a bit smaller, right? Maybe 5'2". So maybe that's why she wanted to have just a little bit of a gym look, but at the same time, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? The good news is that my team did get back to me, so hopefully they send me the video while you guys are on live, and then I can actually show you guys the difference between all 3, which again is the same procedure by the same doctor. So as soon as I get it, I will edit it for you guys, and then I will show you guys what's going on. Obviously they have to find it in their Rolodex of things. But I do want you guys to be able to see it. I think it was this one actually. Hold on. I think it was this one. It's the one from yesterday. Okay. Let me take a screenshot actually. Okay guys, good news. We are going to get it. I will edit it for you guys while I'm on the live. is my Mariam? I haven't seen her in like a week. Maybe even longer, actually. You know what my favorite is? The guys that are just like good looking on TikTok and all they do is like look good. Do you know what I mean? Like you literally are scrolling and then all they're doing is like looking at the camera like this and they're just like grown man, by the way. Grown men. It's so cringe to me. I don't know. I can't. I don't want my man online. When I asked my man like or any man like, oh, do you have Instagram or TikTok? He was, what? That's how I like them. What? Huh? I want him to be genuinely confused. Like, what's that? What's TikTok? Literally. I can't. I want to do a funny video with Dr. Mamaniscus later. It's so difficult to get him to do the really funny ones. I want to remind myself what I actually have to do today. I have so much things to do and I get so overwhelmed. Hold on, let me check actually. So the first one, let me check. Guys, I'm literally just waiting for this video for you guys, so don't go anywhere, okay? Let me put something else on the TV so you guys don't get bored. What can I put? For now. And then as soon as I can, I will change it again. Shades of Faith. Nice. She's post-op 4 days. So guys, one of the things that I want to do that I will present to my team, because again, I'm very selfish. So I ask for the things that I need first, and then I start asking for the things that I want. 10 out of 10 recommend, by the way. However, what I do want to do is, for example, when people like Shades of Faith come in and they start talking about their post-op, I would love to do a split screen between us and actually talk to you guys like live. Does that make sense? So I'm not like a schizophrenic talking to myself, watching you watch me watch myself, right? It would be nice to talk to you guys, but I will present the idea down the line, okay? Shades of Faith, would you be down to do something like that? I have to do a poll. Okay, so if you answer, see? So if you are down for that, all right. If you are down for that, do me a favor and send us a DM right now and say, hey, I'd love to talk about my post-op experience. And then I'm gonna start discussing with my team, all right? I'm gonna do a little sprinkle, all right? Now, what doctor do you recommend for BBL and lipo transfer by Brittany Love? That's a fantastic question. It goes back to the same, honestly, it goes back to the same conversation that I was having with Carla Jones. Now, Carla Jones wanted to know why one procedure looks different than the other. And Guys, more so than it is the particular doctor, it's what you want. Do you know what I mean? So earlier today, I was showing you guys the difference. Actually, let's do the same with Dr. McDaniel, right? So this is Dr. McDaniel's HD lipo. But then I want to show you Dr. McDaniel's HD lipo again. Right? So, Brittany Love, really and truly, you have to determine based on what you see and what you like, okay, this is the doctor that I like because I like how they do this particular thing in a particular way. But then you still have to talk to us, have that consultation, and discuss what you want. Because it's the same exact procedure, which is the HD lipo by Dr. McDaniel. But as you can see, they look like two completely different procedures. Does that make sense? So the best thing that I could recommend for you is to book a free consultation. And then once you actually start discussing what you want based on your body type, then, you know, you'll be able to determine. But the best way to do that if you're a visual learner is on Instagram. And if you like to read, it's on avanaplasticsurgery.com. In reality, I like Instagram better because these bodies that they show you on Instagram are literally like yesterday, 2 days ago. Literally. So you're seeing things in real time, right? Other than that, if you do want to go on avanaplasticsurgery.com, you can click on the before and afters and look between procedure or surgeon. If you click on the surgeon, then you can get a wide scope of like how the surgeon's, you know, artistry is. Because at the end of the day, they are artists, guys. Like, you have to understand that they're sculpting this. Does that make sense? Like, this is art, literally. Okay, she's finally sending it to me, guys. So you see what he started off with? This is what the end result was. And I keep telling you guys that you're sleeping on Dr. Schusterman. You're not listening. I don't understand why. All right. But Dr. Schusterman is the video that I just posted today, like at 9 o'clock in the morning, like an hour ago. All right. Go ahead and check out Dr. Schusterman's work because, guys, this was what he started with versus look how he finished, right? Isn't that amazing? All right. All right, guys, I finally got the video. So let me edit it quickly for you guys. And then I'm going to show you. Carla, are you still in here? Identify yourself. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like side by side. So Carla's still in here, fantastic. And everybody else that was waiting, good news. I'm finally gonna actually show you guys what you've been waiting to see. Okay. Let's see. I gotta edit the BBL out for you guys. So just give me a second, all right? A little bit of patience. Okay. All right, fantastic. So that's done. Okay. And then they have the name of the doctor and everything. Let me just double check. No. I think that's the part I edited out. Whatever. All right, guys. Finally sending it to myself. Then I'm gonna send it back. You know how many years it took me to just start editing quickly like this? 5. All right. So hold on. Everybody relax, okay? I have to just do this quickly. Everybody relax. All right. So let me go ahead and pull this off. Hold on, guys. One second. Okay, está bien ahora. All right. This is only Tuesday. I can't. Like, I can't. Mentally, I can't. Like, I literally cannot. All right, okay, I think we have it now. Wait. Yesterday, the girls saw me outside, and I literally looked a hot mess. Listen, Mondays, don't. I literally looked a hot mess. They were like, "Are you okay?" Okay, hold on, guys. Let me put this up for you. Wait. Ok, está bien. Ahora sí. Guys, again, this is by Dr. Abbasi. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's do a round of applause for me for getting through a stressful situation. All right, so guys, this is again Dr. Abbasi's work. Now, in particular, what I really and truly love about this is, once more, same exact procedure, same doctor. So again, HD lipo, again, Dr. Abbasi. But let's go ahead and show you guys the same exact procedure, same exact doctor once more, right? So Carla's question earlier was, why do some tummy tucks look different? And it's because that's what you decide on when you have your consultation. So in this particular patient, she wanted hers to look like she goes to the gym, but like she's not going too hard, right? Versus this one is definitely giving model-esque body once again. But the other one, which I will show you guys now, this is more giving sculpted, right? Same exact procedure, same exact doctor. So in reality, it just has to do with what exactly you want. So Carla Jones says, yes, she sees. Fantastic. Does anyone else have any questions as to what you guys are seeing on screen or anything else? Because I do want to help you guys to understand a bit more that although you may see the procedure and the same doctor, they're different because the two patients are different people, so they wanted different results. Do you know what I mean? So definitely, if you guys are in fact interested, the best thing to do is to book a consultation so that you guys can tell them how you want your body, and then they'll be able to do it for you. But again, I love to have this as an example, because at least you guys are able to see quite visibly, same exact procedure, same doctor, all different results. But that's because they wanted different results. This is Dr. Golio's work. And then now let's compare it to Dr. Luster's work. Similar, right? So this is why whenever you guys come and ask me like, oh, which one do you recommend? I mean, it's based on what you want, based on how you want to look. I always tell you guys and refer you guys over to Instagram, because that's the best place to see everything. That way you guys can determine, okay, I kind of just like this doctor. Some people just book the doctor off of personality. I'm just keeping it real. Like the work is the work. Like they're obviously fantastic at what they do. But sometimes the people literally just book the doctor off of personality. I like the personality, so I'm booking the doctor. Do you know what I mean? So definitely check out Instagram. Check out Instagram, see what pops up, see what you like. You know how many times Dr. Mamaniscus, for example, told me that patients during the free consultation would literally be like, oh my God, you're so funny. I can't wait to get my surgery done with you. And he's like, you know, not necessarily offended, but he's like, he went to school for literally 12 years. You know how it feels? You know how it feels to go to school for 12 years? I'm always graduating early. I'm never staying in school longer than I need to. So there's never a school that I didn't graduate early. But he went to school for 12 years. Imagine. And then like someone's being like, oh, well, you know, I booked you because I think you're funny. Really? So really, honestly, guys, it's dependent on what you guys want. It depends what you guys want, honestly. So scroll through, check out Instagram, see what you like. Oh my God, I forgot to tell her thank you. I went through a whole crisis trying to do everything. Okay. Oh no, I already said thank you. All right. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm overwhelmed as usual. Overwhelmed, overstimulated. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna treat the men this summer. I'm gonna go, but I am inviting you guys to always leave your details in the DM once I'm not on the live. When I'm on the live, it's just so easy because you can literally just leave your details in the contact form. But then when I'm not on the live, you guys can send a DM over. Just make sure that you leave your name and your number because they're gonna ask you anyway, so why not beat the clock, right? Leave your name and your number and then ask your question. All right, so for all our new followers today, thank you so much for following, and most importantly for all the girls who were in here the entire time, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys